Hello mọi người, hôm nay mình sẽ thực hiện phát âm the thổi và the rung. Đầu tiên với âm thứ nhất, the thổi. 2 giây lần thứ nhất. I think, I thought, a thought, but the thought, I thought, it's not the thought that I thought, I thought. 2 giây lần thứ hai. I think, I thought, a thought, but the thought, I thought, it's not the thought that I thought, I thought. 2 giây lần thứ ba. I think, I thought, a thought, but the thought, I thought, it's not the thought that I thought, I thought. 1 giây lần thứ nhất. I think, I thought, a thought, but the thought, I thought, it's not the thought that I thought, I thought. 1 giây lần thứ hai. I think, I thought, a thought, but the thought, I thought, it's not the thought that I thought, I thought. 1 giây lần thứ ba. I think, I thought, a thought, but the thought, I thought, it's not the thought that I thought, I thought. 1 giây lần thứ ba. I think, I thought, a thought, but the thought, I thought, it's not the thought that I thought, I thought. 0 giây lần thứ nhất. I think, I thought, a thought, but the thought, I thought, it's not the thought that I thought, I thought. 0 giây lần thứ hai. I think, I thought, a thought, but the thought, I thought, it's not the thought that I thought, I thought. 0 giây lần thứ ba. I think, I thought, a thought, but the thought, I thought, it's not the thought that I thought, I thought. Đối với âm the rung. 2 giây lần thứ nhất. Whether the weather be fine or whether the weather be not. Whether the weather be cold or whether the weather be hot. We win whether the weather, whatever the weather. 2 giây lần thứ hai. Whether the weather be fine or whether the weather be hot. Whether the weather be cold or whether the weather be hot. We win whether the weather, whatever the weather. 2 giây lần thứ ba. Whether the weather be fine or whether the weather be hot. Whether the weather be cold or whether the weather be hot. We win whether the weather, whatever the weather. 2 giây lần thứ ba. Whether the weather be fine or whether the weather be not. Whether the weather be cold or whether the weather be hot. Win whether the weather, whatever the weather. 1 giây lần thứ nhất. Whether the weather be fine or whether the weather be not. Whether the weather be cold. The weather be hot. We win weather, the weather, whatever the weather. Một giây lần thứ hai. Weather, the weather be fine. Or weather, the weather be not. Weather, the weather be cold. Or weather, the weather be hot. We win weather, the weather, whatever the weather. Một giây lần thứ ba. Weather, the weather be fine. Weather, the weather be not. Weather, the weather be cold. Weather, the weather be hot. We win weather, the weather, the weather, whatever the weather. Không giây lần thứ nhất. Weather, the weather be fine. Weather, the weather be not. Weather, the weather be cold. Weather, the weather be hot. We win weather, the weather, whatever the weather. Không giây lần thứ hai. Weather, the weather be not. Be fine. Weather, the weather be not. Whatever the weather, Weather, the weather be cold. Weather, the weather be hot. We win weather, whatever the weather. Không giây lần thứ ba. Weather, the weather be fine. Weather, the weather be not. Weather, the weather be cold. Weather, the weather be hot. We win weather, the weather, whatever the weather. Mong mọi người hãy like và comment để mình tăng thêm điểm và động lực lần sau quay video. Bye bye mọi người.